Hello, Mike from Central Mass Roof Restorations. This is Joel from JND SEO. We talked briefly on the phone today. So I'm sending this video over like I told you I would. I'm going to show you 3 ways to beat your competition online. So I don't want to waste your time, Mike, so I'll try to make this pretty quick. At the end of this, if you want to hear more information, reach out with my cell phone number and we can talk some more. If not, feel free to take these tips and you could apply them yourself. All right, so Mike, the first thing we'll talk about is content. So I'm on your main homepage here, and you do have a good looking site. You've got a nice banner, you've got some content, you've got some nice pictures of some jobs that you have done, you've got the contact us, you've got kind of your services listed. One thing I would say your page is lacking and could definitely have a lot more of, and that's content. The key to having these keywords on your page really is the content. And right now you just don't have enough. You really want over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason you want so many words is that allows you to put more keywords into it. And those keywords are what lets you get found on Google searches, such as this one, Roofing Worcester MA. On the top here, you have your ads that come up in any Google search. The top ones here, these Google guaranteed, these are the new ones. These ones give you more qualified leads. These ones here are kind of the old ones that look like a website, but they just say ad in front of them. I definitely do recommend doing ads. They will drive a lot of traffic to your site. The Google guaranteed ones definitely are the better ones to get between the two. And after that, you're going to see the map section. You're going to see the top 3 companies show up in that area, kind of in the preview screen. And those come up based on citations. So citations are just anywhere you have listed on the internet in directory sites, your business name, business address, and business phone number. And you can get these listed in sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Home Advisor, and even a few more of those. And after that, you're going to have what we call the organic section. So you are going to have some of the directories come up like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Home Advisor, but you will start seeing the actual websites come up for the companies that you're searching for. So I'm going to go ahead and take your website, centralmassroofrestorations.com, and I'm going to plug it into a program we use called Eris. And what that does is it lets me kind of look at your site and figure out what's going on with it. You think of the internet as a popularity contest. The more votes you have kind of pointing back at you, that's what's going to give you the traffic and all the attention on there. So right now you have 37 referring domains or 37 other websites pointing back at you 608 links back to your page. And you're currently being searched for about 15 organic keywords. You've picked up 2 in the last month. So you used to have 13, now you're at 15. And what that does is that will drive visitors to your site. But right now you don't have any visitors coming to your site. This is per month. And looking over here, it looks like you do have some local trust in the market. You have, a 23 rating, but you don't have really any power behind it. Your power is at a 1. So you really don't have the power coming behind that. And if you're looking kind of the snapshot, it looks like in the last few months you have, your ranking has improved, but it is pretty steady and it really hasn't increased after that. You've really kind of gone flatlined there. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of your keywords and we can kind of figure out what's going on and why it's not bringing the visitors. So typically you would see your business name up here, and that's just so that any business that would be kind of like your referring business, or people that know your name, whether it's like a neighbor that heard your name but didn't know your information and looked you up, or it could be someone that you did a roof for a long time ago that doesn't have all the information and wanted to look you up again. So that's something you're definitely going to want as a keyword because you really don't want to lose business you already had. And that's really not showing up here. We have local roof restoration, which somewhat applies because restoration is, in your name. But there's 100 people that are searching that every month, and you're at position 42. And that really is one of your best positions for all of these key terms. The problem is 42. That puts you, on the 5th page. So you really want to be on the first page. I mean, for your own name, you're going to want to be, I would say, top 5, top 3, if not 1. But that's where we have to go from there. So the next one you have, this is a really good term, roof repair Worcester MA. It's a very good one because it gives the service you offer. Someone looking this up is clearly looking for roof repair. and they're looking in an area that we know you already service. So anyone who calls you, you'd be able to help for this one. So this is a really good term. Unlike this one, which is more of a national term, it could be somebody from anywhere in the US and you might not be able to help them. So 20 people are searching this and you're in 54, so that puts you on the 6th page. And you've dropped 3 spots in the last month for that one. And then you actually have Tip Top Roofing, Worcester MA, and I believe that's one of your competitors, and it's used as one of your keywords. So you are 54 for that, but you have dropped some spots. Not one I would focus on as much. And then MA Roofing, it's a little broad because it's all of MA. So as long as you do service all of Massachusetts, it's fine. But it doesn't have a ton of traffic. There's 20 people that search it, and you'd be on the 6th page at the bottom of the 58. So more of these type of keywords would be more important. These are more of the buyer intent ones, meaning people need that now, and they're going to be looking for someone that can help them. And if it's got your area that you service, that'll be a much stronger one. So just as a comparison, I grabbed one of your competitors, On Top Roofing, and I plugged them into Ahrefs to kind of give you a comparison. So they have 104 referring domains, giving them back 262 links to their page. They're currently being found for 163 keywords. They did drop 5 recently in the last month, but they are getting 82 visitors to their site per month. So we can kind of take a look and see, what are they being found for currently? Where's that traffic coming from? And so you see their name right off the bat, On Top Roofing. 300 people are searching that every month, and they're in position 2. They were in 1, but they dropped a spot in the last month. So they're getting still a large chunk of that. After that, we have Roofing Worcester MA. That's a really good one, like we talked about before. There's 150 people searching this keyword every month, and they're in the 3rd spot. They were in the 2nd. They did drop one again with that. And so, they're still getting a large chunk of that. Even if they're getting a 1/3 of it, they're still getting 50 people just on that one. And then they have some more variations of their name, On Top Roofing with Worcester MA. So 20 people, number 1. So they're probably getting pretty much all of that search. And Roofing Contractors, Worcester MA, 80 people search that. They're number 5. All the different variations. So Worcester MA, Roofing Contractors, is 100 people searching this one. They're number 7. They moved up 1 spot recently. So they're going to be getting a good chunk. You want to be in the top 5 for as many of these types of searches as possible, and not just one area. It's good to have all these, but the more locations that you do service and you can, have keywords for them, then you're going to be pulling in a lot more traffic. All right, Mike, I hope that you found this, educational, and this has helped you out some today. If you want to talk some more about what we could potentially do with your business and how we can kind of get you some attention and traffic to your site, it looks like you do have a couple of keywords set up, but we just have to drive that traffic there now. Definitely reach out. We can talk more about some game plan and strategy and what would work for you. And like I had said before, if you're comfortable with where you're at, then definitely try to use these yourself, and you'll see the effects as well. All right, Mike, thanks for watching today, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good one.